Hi all, I thought I'd carry on the puzzle training from last night. By the way, guest members on chessworld.net are given 10 free puzzles a day. If you put that you came from YouTube, I might extend that to 20, you never know, in the next few weeks. So you look out for tactics training button on the right. So when you have a game of correspondence style game, on the right there'll be tactics training if you want to try this facility. So anyway, 200 seconds left. Now here, if I queen the pawn, I think I've seen this puzzle before, so this is a bit naughty, but I'm fairly sure queening the pawn doesn't work. We'll try that. Not the correct move, because I think black just actually underpromotes a knight and tries for a stalemate, because there's no moves black has available. The queen hasn't got time for queen f8 because it would be stalemate if black underpromotes a knight. So it's a bit of a funny puzzle, it's got to be said. And yeah, I think this is the right move actually. So there's the idea of knight e4 to g5 potentially, which is mate. So now black's trying that stalemate trick. He's underpromoted the knight. So got to give black a move. I think this is the move. Knight b1. Nope. Okay, it's not knight b1 because black could still maybe black just queens and then white's getting mated. So that wouldn't be very clever. Actually, queen g6. It's good I'm using this and not playing on the ICC. I think it's knight a2 to give black a move. Right, now, so forget knight e4 to g5. I think white can just queen now. And then the only move there was knight b3, which unprotects the pawn. Now queen c2. So yeah, not that straightforward a puzzle, it's got to be said. So it was Tim Crabb, who does Chess Curiosities. It was a sort of composition by him on that, I think. So if you visit the Chess Curiosities website, he does an excellent website there. All right, let's try again. So here, this looks like, you know, a hack attack, you know, sacrifice with rook e4 to me, because then knight g5. I suppose the queen will move back, and then queen h7. I'm going to try that. So knight g5, I think it's a nice smothered mate coming up. Cool. Alright, so let's go on. Okay, I think here rook e3, because that rook looks vulnerable. Queen e3. Oh, there's bishop f4, so I think that's the one. That's correct. Alright, so look, the back row seems a bit weak. There's no bishop e3 because rook takes his mating. I don't know if rook c1 does anything. I think I remember this. I think one of my strongest club players had a lot of problems with this puzzle. I think it's just rook g8, just threatening queen g1, and because the coordination on c1 means that's a real major threat now, queen g1. So that was the first move. So now the queen's left e1, so what about just queen e1? And now rook c1 seems as though that's pretty crushing. Bit of an exaggerated rating forms, because I've seen the puzzle before. This is a really bad cheat. Sorry about this, but we will get to a point where I haven't seen a lot of these puzzles before. But they were quite some time ago. I think e6 is weak, so maybe knight g6, because then takes queen e6 and knight g5. Nope. All right. In fact, knight c6 might be better attacking the queen. Nope. Right. As I said, I've seen these quite some time ago. So what is going on here? What about knight f7? So that would draw the king out. Maybe queen e6, because then king takes knight g5. Queen e6. Right. Bishop f5. Maybe here just, I don't know, g4 threatens g takes f5, or knight h4. G4. Ah, bishop E4. Now I think knight H4, because the pawn was useful for stopping black's king going to H5 there. Right. So white to play. Yeah, this looks like a position I messed up recently in a blitz game. So white to play. How do we get? What about check? Nope. Actually, what about just checking king F8? Check here. Aha. This is bridge building or something. Rook E5 maybe, or Rook E4. There's a king here. That's probably not the right move, is it? Is it some sort of bridge building with Rook E4? Oh, Rook E4 was the right move. So now the checks can be stopped eventually with the bridge Rook G4. There's a particular name given to that. Majnu 2006 has done a video on this, and I've forgotten the name of the position. Savendra? No, not Savendra. Well, if someone remembers, please can you put it in the comments to this video. It's a special bridge type position. Okay, so right here, I'm not sure F6 because black will have the opposition. F6 takes. Let's just make sure about that. F6. No, it's not the correct move. Actually, I don't think black would take actually there. Black would do something else. So maybe king here first. Now king here. Now F6. King F7. So F5 is possible. Right. So some endgame tricks are put into these puzzles, as you can see. So now, I think this is a case of very distant opposition. Pardon me, hiccups. King F1? Nope. Okay, very distant opposition. King H1. Yeah. Now King G2. Otherwise, major pass pawn there. King F2 now. No. I'm just guessing. Oh my god. I might run through the pawn. Aha. So I've just got about time, I think, to get back. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh, sorry. G5. So that's equal. If there was King D2, this kind of continuation. So anyway, some of these are very complex, aren't they? These endgame positions. I think this is a case of mating with the knights. Somehow. Okay, the two knights mating. Right. I think this is the case of getting the rooks out of the way. The rooks got out of the way, and now the queen can deliver a mate. Alright, so how about just bishop f7 here. Oh, rook f1. And get this queen out of the trouble and play queen g7. Okay. Right here. Maybe just king g5. So rook h8 and rook f8 is mating. Oh, No, knight takes e4. What am I talking about? Bishop e8 protects the knight on g6. No. Alright, stop guessing. King f5 protects the knight, so there's rook h8 and f8 threats. But there's bishop e4. So, how to protect that knight? Yeah. What about check first? Because there's bishop e8 to drag the knight back. Now the knight's dragged back. Now king g5, threatening rook f8. And there's no checks.